And we are live. Welcome, everyone, to a very exciting, kind of new, but kind of old piece of content. Instead of the normal match look aheads, we have playoffs match look aheads, which is just match look aheads, except it's playoffs. And joining me again, back from the land of the sick, is Carter. Hello, Carter.
It's me. I'm no longer sick. I am still phlegmy though.
Yeah, well, that can hang around after the illness is
It
passed.
does.
Uh, so you are our number one seed. Congratulations.
Yippee!
Yeah, it was
I'm very
interesting.
excited.
The James's double forfeit with the James and Nolan double forfeit shaped things up interestingly because it would have been a three-way tie had he won, which I would have expected him to, because Nolan was 0-6. So James was not. So I would have expected him to win, and then it would have been 3-5-2 teams, and we would have had to do a tiebreaker, and it would have been interesting to see how we do that because it's a three-way tie, and you beat me, and I beat him, and he beat you. So that would have been really, really spicy. I probably would have gone and looked at wins to loss ratio.
Yeah.
So, but that didn't happen, and you beat me in the head-to-head, so you get to have the number one seed, which means you get to play against Nolan, who we just talked about, who's actually a very unfortunately 0-7. Um, so, yeah, you were the heavy favorite there. That's our first matchup. Before we talk about that, though, do you want to talk about the other rankings? I mean, you were number one, kind of pretty close to what we expected. I am number two. Not too surprised myself that I'm up there. I think James being number three is interesting. I mean, when we rated the teams, we rated his team very highly. So I'm not super surprised. But we also rated Nolan's team very highly, and he is dead last at
Yeah.
number eight. Um, Other surprise, I mean, so number four we have Brian. I don't think that comes as much of a surprise either. I think the top four
No.
are all,
Brian's team is one of the best too.
yeah. Then five and six we of course have Mewtwo and Friends at five, and then six of the Windows Live Essentials. I think the Live Essentials did a little better than anticipated based on our initial team rankings. But just some clever play from Noah, I think, throughout the season.
Yeah.
Really making that,
No is nothing if not clever.
yeah, it makes that his sort of smorgasbord of random Pokemon. He really makes it work. And
Yeah.
then
Sometimes.
Mewtwo and Friends, I think I had her team ranked pretty poorly, so her landing that number five spot. And also, I will say there's like a four-way tie with 4 and 3 teams because I'm 5-2, you're 5-2, and then the James was 4-3. The Eevee's Backyard Bash. The number 4 team Brian Voltric was also 4-3, and then Mewtwo and Friends was 4-3, and also the Windows Live Essentials was also 4-3. And then the only team we didn't talk about was Star Squad. Number 7 was Jake at 1-6, with the win being against Nolan's, who's 0-7. So that one I think we weren't. I rated it. I rated Jake's team a little higher. You
Where
rated it pretty
where
poorly.
was
So
the sorry, where in the content is the where we like wrote what our team rankings were?
oh, it's in
Like based
results.
on
The results channel.
it's in results? In the results channel.
Yeah, so I can pull it up
Okay.
on screen for our viewers. Yeah, we have the final rankings, and I have my justifications because so we're
Oh no, no,
tied.
no. I meant when you and I looked at the teams as a
Oh, at the
team.
very beginning, that was
Yeah.
like way
And
back.
what we thought. Yeah, like was there what
I
channel
don't
was
know
that
if
in?
we typed it out. It would be in the
We did
content.
type it out. You wrote it out and you shared it with everyone and everyone like reacted to it.
Yeah, I think it was in the. It should be in
Was that
content
in Gen1?
somewhere.
No, it wasn't Gen.
I think it's just Gen 1 content channel.
Gen1 content isn't like a channel.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Pokemon Gen 1 content with all the posts.
It's just a
It's one of
bunch
the
of posts, though. It's a bunch of threads.
Yeah, so but that's where it is.
But which thread is it?
Team power
Is
rankings
it
and
just a thread?
team power rankings and discussion.
Seeing that.
It's near the bottom.
It's near the bottom.
It's right after
Of
some
course,
mock draft teams I made for practice, how to challenge, regional variant selections, team power rankings and discussion.
Draft order. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I think Greenlee overperformed on both of our lists. Brian a little underperformed on both of our lists, but not much. I mean, there were a lot of 4 and 3 teams, so I think they're all really close. Like overall, pretty close season, pretty neck and neck with a few exceptions of like the bottom 2 teams. Like everyone had their fair share of wins. I think it was good. I think it was good.
Yeah, you overperformed based on my ranking, but Greenlee was pretty close. She's like what, number 5, and I ranked her as number 6. Jake, I ranked last, and isn't he tied for last? No, Nolan's last. I ranked Nolan number 3, which, yeah, I guess
I think Nolan underperformed like compared to the strength of his team, because I still think his team is so good. Like when I look at it, like he has good Pokemon.
I ranked James number 4 and Backyard Bash is number 3, so that's pretty close.
Yeah.
And Noah. Yeah, download. I ranked Noah number 7 and Noah's number 6, so that's also pretty close. So yeah.
It was reasonably close, and I think the season was like reasonably close in general. Like again, all the 4-3 teams, Backyard Bash takes the lead there because the forced forfeit. I think I count that loss less against them compared to like an actual loss, so I put them number 3. Then Voltrick was an easy pick for number 4 because Voltrick beat Mewtwo from Friends and beat Windows Live Essentials in the head-to-head. And then Mewtwo and Friends was easy to pick over Windows Live Essentials because Mewtwo and Friends beat Windows Live Essentials in the head-to-head, so it was pretty easy to shake that out at the end. But yeah, I happy with the rankings. I don't know. I think this season went well, and I think it wasn't too bad for anyone except the bottom 2 teams. So sorry for them, but it happens. But speaking of those teams, you get to play the very bottom one. What are your thoughts?
Well, my first thought has nothing to do with anything, but it's that through your stream, the image is a little crunchy and Seeking looks incredibly uncomfortable, and I think that's funny. That's an image. But anyway, Seeking should be sad because I have never picked it once, and I'm not going to. But yeah, what are my thoughts on the standings, or what are my thoughts on
the matchup? Well, the standings. If you have thoughts on the standings, I would be happy to hear those too.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I think everything's pretty much how I expected it to be, for the most part.
Yeah.
We're near the top.
I mean, I think Nolan's
doing pretty well.
Nolan's team being the big exception, right? I think that's the only one.
Yeah, Nolan's team is the big exception. I really thought he would do much better.
Yeah,
than
same.
he ended up doing based on his team. Because his team is, like, in theory, pretty good. The only problem, really, the glaring problem, being no support outside of Butterfree. But and our game was really close. Like, and me being number 1 in our game was really close. And I was using Dugong, but I was using it pretty effectively.
I think he had I think he had some tough luck because, like, he had a lot of close games, man. And I also think the way the season shook out with his schedule was also a little rough because, like, early on when other people...
But he did some like questionable things, though, like always using Poltergeist on Gengar.
Well, not always, but he did use that a little. That was bad.
He kept using it, like, way past when he should have not. been using that
I
anymore.
think he used it for. I thought he only used it for 2 weeks, but yeah, even using it
No,
more
I could
than
have
one.
sworn he used it much later on, but anyway.
He didn't seem to understand stab at any point.
Yeah.
Or like the type chart was all over the place with the type chart. But he's got, it's
EV's
all.
backyard bash is a big, I guess, dark horse. That being number 3,
Oh yeah, that
really impressive.
I think on paper that's the best team. I think he just if you
Yeah,
I think if everyone played everything like perfectly or close to perfectly, I think
yeah,
that team just wins. I think it's the best team.
it's incredible.
Yeah,
It's incredible. I'm worried about the rematch because that team beat me decisively.
yeah.
Like I feel like in the rematch against Noah Windows Live Essentials, like I'm all right. Like I can figure that out if I just prep properly.
Oh, that won't
I don't
happen.
know. I don't know.
I
What do you mean?
I sincerely doubt Windows Live Essentials will make
Oh,
it. They're on the opposite side of the bracket
make it
from you.
to the rematch.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
you have to
like
worry about beating either Greenlee or Brian in week 5 or in week, and then after that, just your it's finals. So if you're lucky, I'll beat James for you, and then you could just beat me
oh,
again,
okay. Yeah, that would be great. It would be great if you could just beat James for me.
and then you
Um,
could just beat me again.
Although part of me wants to fight James again because I feel like I didn't really do that much prep for it anyway.
Yeah.
But even still, I don't know exactly what I would do because his team is so good and counters my team specifically pretty
Yeah.
well.
Trust me, I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it because there's a good chance. I mean, if Noah beats James for me, that would also be great. I would love that. So, because I think I could beat Noah. My first game against Noah was my most convincing victory. I didn't lose a single Pokemon in that game.
Hmm.
In either match, I didn't lose any Pokemon. So
Yeah,
I
I
feel
think I've
confident
only had
about
one
that one.
game where I didn't lose a Pokemon, and that was my game 2 with Jake.
Yeah, I
So.
dominated that game. Dominated that game. That's when it was after that game I stopped prepping as hard. Honestly, because I was like,
Mhm.
but playoffs I'm gonna be full grind mode, so we'll see how it goes. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm basically like I'm always gonna be prep. Like ever since I started prepping, like when I prepped against you, that kind of became my new like
yeah,
habit.
do the prep.
I make a little mock team. It doesn't even have to be like a perfect version of the opponent's team.
Yeah, of
Just like
course not.
a mostly accurate version based on what they've been doing. And then you just do practice games against yourself and you see what works.
Yeah, yeah, it's really valuable if you do that for sure.
Yeah.
If you can find the time. Not everyone has the time, but I mean that's the big difference in this game, right? The prep is huge because it's hard to practice.
Yeah.
You can't. It's not like VGC where you can hop on the ladder and just practice. Like you
No.
can't. You can't. You really kind of can't. You kind of have to like
You
either
can't.
find.
I mean, you can't do online with this because it's like a weird game mode that we've just like figured
Yeah,
out for
and
ourselves.
even if you could, it wouldn't be realistic to like the spirit of what draft league
Yeah.
actually is. Like the
Yeah.
only
No.
way to get good practice for draft league is to play draft league. Just play more draft
And
leagues or
it is a
something.
little like inconvenient because you have to open another browser. You can't.
Yeah,
You can't just have another tab. You
yeah.
have to literally use a different browser. So I have to
You
like
could
use
use
Edge.
an incognito window if you want.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. But yeah, another browser works too.
But anyway, so
Yeah,
my matchup against Nolan
Nolan. Yeah,
is going to be interesting. I'm not going to be using the same version of my team that I did last time because I'm done with Dugong. I've outgrown Dugong.
yeah,
Um, I'm not going to be able to do like follow me shenanigans or anything, I don't think, because of extreme speed.
yeah. I can't.
Um, yeah. So probably I just use like some kind of Mr. Mime, Articuno, Snowscape dealy,
Yeah,
maybe fake out.
some fake
Although he's probably got
out.
inner focus.
Yeah, almost. I mean, he needs what is inner focus the one that also makes you immune to intimidate? He needs that for sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's going to use that.
yeah,
But he always uses that even when he doesn't need it.
yeah.
Because
Well,
he's never switched from inner focus to multi-scale, which he should have. That's another big thing.
I no, he did because
Oh, he did? When?
well, I prepped him his team one time and I
Oh,
made him
okay.
switch.
Okay.
So yeah, and he switched at that point, and then I don't know if if he'll switch back. That's actually a big point, is that he might actually forget and not switch back. But I wouldn't assume that he won't switch back. But yeah, who knows?
Hmm. But yeah, I think like an EVLI user, like Mr. Mime or Electabuzz is going to be crucial in a game against Extreme Speed Dragonite. Because the thing I remember from our other game was that Extreme Speed one-shot Dugong, and it was devastating.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. I mean, the extreme
Yeah,
speed is hard to play around. You definitely have to figure out something to play around it
yeah.
somehow.
Because there's really nothing you can do to prevent it
No,
from just happening.
no. My solution was Rocky Helmet Golem. You could do something similar with Rhydon, Rocky Helmet Rhydon with body press. I basically did
Yeah.
Rocky Helmet Golem with body press. You could
I
do
could
the
do
same.
I could do Rocky Helmet Arcanine even if I wanted to.
Yeah. You
And then
could.
I've got my own extreme speed and I resist it. Like that would be
Your
pretty good.
extreme speed's faster too, so that's pretty scary.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, all right, you might have his number with that.
Yeah, maybe even like a Poliwrath Belly Drum set. Ooh, that would be fun. I kind of want to do
Well,
that again.
doesn't the extreme speed get around follow me, or am I wrong about that?
Oh, yeah, it does, but I can always just, you know, protect Swift Swim, set the rain,
Yeah.
and then doesn't matter as much. It's just a matter of like does extreme speed one shot Poliwrath?
I think it would do more than half, so I don't know if you'd be able to safely belly drum.
Maybe not. Maybe Citrus Berry Belly Drum.
Yeah. I mean, then you get belly drum with like 12% HP, but you could drain punch that back up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because Terra normal, so I just one shot him.
Yeah. Well, he extreme speeds you, so you probably just die actually. I don't know. I think follow me not working on extreme speed is a little too much of a hindrance to overcome.
Maybe. Yeah, I think it's something like they're the same priority, and so it's a speed difference.
Oh, well, if
And
that's the case, then Electabuzz is definitely faster than Dragonite.
is it?
Definitely.
Okay, hold on.
Electabuzz is fast, bro. Electabuzz is like 115 speed. Or like 110 and 105. It's over 100 for sure. And Dragonite is not. I think Dragonite's like 80 something.
Your speed is +2. Okay, follow me is +3. So
Oh,
then, yeah, so then I can just follow me.
I thought we had an experience where that didn't work, but I guess I don't know what it was.
I could have sworn that I did, but I'd have to test it.
Yeah, maybe get some practices and see what happens. Just to be sure. Okay, well, sounds like you have some ideas. I think for Nolan's side, if he wants to get around you, I think he has some advantages in terms of like Gengar is pretty good. Like it outspeeds everything, and it can kind of deal with everything in a way. I mean, it doesn't deal with it super well, but it also like it's pretty mixed. It's kind of like meh. I mean, you can hit the mime a lot. You don't have to worry about Trick Room, so that's good. If you could ditto the Articuno, that's really nice for you. I wouldn't mind seeing an intentional Trick Room with like Gengar and Marowak, maybe. And even you bring Lapras. I really like Lapras in this matchup. Obviously, Freeze Dry is a bit of a problem, but outside of that, it does pretty
Hold up.
well.
Okay, so I figured it out. I think on Cerebi, I'm looking at the attack decks. Follow Me used to be 3 priority in Gen 5, but ever since Gen 6 has been 2. So Follow
Yeah.
Me is the same priority as Extreme Speed. It is a difference of speed.
Okay, so then Electabuzz should win that out. So you probably actually can do what you're wanting to do.
Sorry, you were saying?
Oh, I was just talking about stuff Nolan could do. It's like I think Gengar is good. I wouldn't mind seeing a Trick Room mode around a Marowak. We have never
Yeah.
seen it, and I think it's good. I think it's even pretty good into your team, although you have some water types. I think Lapras does pretty well overall. Like, yeah, it sucks kind of versus like Freeze Dry, but it's like kind of whatever. Like, it's good against Rhydon, and it can you could even put like Thunderbolt on it. It's good against Arcanine, and if you put Thunderbolt on it, it's good against Gyarados as well. I don't hate that. I don't love the Hitmonlee Weezing combo, but it could be okay, especially if you're bringing Lapras with Thunderbolt, because that helps you to get
rid of that
around
lightning rod.
the Lightning Rod. It also helps you with Articuno in the snow to get around the evasion. So it's not too
True.
bad to shut down those abilities. That's really it for what you want to shut down, though. I don't know. And I think I was saying if you get Ditto in front of Articuno, it's really nice. If you get Ditto in front of Gyarados, it's also quite nice if Gyarados is set up, because the Transform actually does copy stat changes as well. So I think Ditto could be a pretty good weapon. I don't love Krabby.
Krabby. Kingler.
Kingler. I don't love Kingler. I do like Gengar a lot, and then obviously you bring Dragonite. I wouldn't mind you bring like Gengar, Marowak, Dragonite, Lapras as like a Trick Room option, and then Weezing and Hitmonlee as like your back two, or even like Weezing Ditto or something. Butterfree could actually be better than usual here, because Butterfree actually, I think, has the speed to not just insta-die, which has been a problem in the past. Butterfree just dying instantly, but it should be fast enough to actually get like a sleep powder out before it just dies right away. So maybe Butterfree, maybe Ditto Butterfree. Maybe it's
Not if I set Tailwind, but yeah.
well, but he could set Tailwind or sleep you before you set Tailwind. So
How was he set in Tailwind?
Butterfree sets. I'm saying bring Butterfree.
Oh, Butterfree can set Tailwind. I didn't.
Yes, Butterfree
I
sets.
didn't know
Butterfree sets Tailwind. So, and I wouldn't hate to see that, like with Tailwind Butterfree.
It's gonna be hard to get Butterfree to set Tailwind.
He really doesn't need to do that though. He can just use Sleep Powder. And Butterfree's. I'd have to look at the speed of Butterfree again, but if Butterfree's faster than Arcanine, then I think you bring it. I think you bring
I feel
it.
like in the past I've just killed Butterfree with Arcanine.
Yeah. Let me see. I actually don't know how fast this Pokemon is. $70? Oh, it's slow. Yeah, okay, then never mind.
Yeah, Butterfree is not fast.
Yeah, then never mind. Don't bother with Butterfree. Just bring Weezing or something. Alright, let's move on to the next matchup. We want to keep moving. Got a lot to talk about. Okay, this is a really good one. This is one of my... I'm most excited for this one, maybe. Yeah, I think this is my
rematch.
my most anticipated matchup for this week. So, yeah, we have the Mewtwo and Friends versus Voltrick in the rematch. So Voltrick did win the first time. I think 2-0, actually, if I'm not mistaken. So the weather battle was not won by...
No, because Greenlee didn't bring Vulpix.
Yes, that was my idea, to not bring the Vulpix. Because I think we ran with Mewtwo with Sunny Day.
Yeah, you did Mewtwo Sunny Day, which is like, it makes sense in theory, but like, I don't know. I don't think Mewtwo should be the one setting weather. Like, Mewtwo is supposed to... It's just like too much of an opportunity cost to have Mewtwo setting weather.
I think that that game could have been won if it was played a little bit better. But yeah,
Well, sure. But
like I don't think the team build was the problem. But yeah, Vulpix.
not having Vulpix is the biggest problem, in my opinion, of that team build. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we've had
not
that
saying the
argument
team build is
before.
why.
I think you could bring Vulpix. I do think Vulpix could be good. I think Vulpix with like a eject button. My problem with Vulpix, man, is that it just dies, and then you really need Charizard to do everything. And I think the problem to me is like Charizard's not going to do everything. There are matchups where Charizard can do everything. There are matchups where Charizard cannot. And this definitely falls
If you
to
want
me.
Charizard to do everything, Vulpix has to be there.
Well, exactly. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is if but why? Like,
That's how
don't
you get that's how you get the most out of Charizard, is by enabling it with Sun.
yes. But what I'm saying is, if you bring Vulpix, you're basically burning an entire slot to make Charizard good, right? You're
Yeah,
burning.
it's worth it, especially
Yes,
in a weather battle centric
but is
matchup
it?
like this one.
I think whether it's worth it or not depends on how good Charizard can do. It's only worth it if Charizard.
Charizard can do amazingly with solar power.
You're talking about just generally. Yes, it can. But don't you think that how well Charizard can do? Don't you think the matchup changes how well Charizard can do? Like, I think there are matchups where Charizard can't do as well, and if that's the case, then you're putting a lot of your eggs in the Charizard basket by packing Vulpix into the team. And I'm just looking at Charizard against these Pokemon, and it's like it's a little bit dicey. You don't do anything to Snorlax. You don't do anything to Slowbro. I mean, okay, I guess if you're running like Solar Beam, maybe it's kind of okay because you do one shot Slowbro probably, and you certainly one shot Kabutops. But like you don't do anything to.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's over. Well, okay, maybe you're right. With thick fat, you don't do that much to Snorlax.
You do absolutely nothing to Snorlax because Thick Fat and Snorlax's HP and special defense are insanely high. You kind of need physical attacks to deal with Snorlax. Like Snorlax is.
Yeah, Snorlax is the entire thing, and you know look at what his team usually is. It's Zapdos.
It's usually not Snorlax. Yeah, it's usually not Snorlax. But I'm saying it's 110 special defense, 160 HP Pokemon. Like you will not touch it with Charizard. So, like, yeah, that's kind of a problem. But I hear what you're saying. I just like you have to. But against the rain, yeah, maybe it can do well because it can beat Kabutops. It can just heat wave the Electrode, so like Electrode Focus Sash doesn't feel as good.
Solar Beam Slowbro and you Solar Beam Kabutops.
Yeah, but realistically, if we're talking the Rain Core, he's running Electro, Zapdos, Nidoking, Kabutops. So you really just have to deal with these Pokemon. But Zapdos is a little bit like I don't know if you one shot Zapdos. You probably do. It's probably actually good. It's probably fine because like if you get the Sun out and then Charizard like it does a powerful attack, even just a Heat Wave, and like it somehow survives the Zapdos. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice for sure.
And it's not like Vulpix doesn't do anything. I mean, having that, Will-O-Wisp as an option is pretty good against, even Snorlax.
It's good against Snorlax. It's not good against Zapdos Nidoking, which is
it's good against Kabutops.
Yeah, but Kabutops is not
Maybe.
a problem. Like, okay, here's the thing. If you're relying on Charizard to win you the game, right? What are the problem Pokemon for Charizard? It's basically Zapdos is a problem for Charizard. I don't think that Nidoking's a problem, but it's like Zapdos and Terra Electric Nidoking is what Charizard has to deal with. Like, it's gonna one-shot Kabutops with Solar Beam, so we're not worried about that, in my opinion. So it's like, yeah, Vulpix is good. It can burn the Kabutops, but I don't think Kabutops cares that much, to be honest, because it's just gonna one-shot Vulpix, or at least gets Vulpix to Sash, and then it can finish it off. Like, it's a 1-to-1, and then it'll still get a couple hits. Like, I don't know. But the main thing is getting rid of the rain for Kabutops, is what Vulpix does, which is huge problem for Kabutops to not have rain to play around. Yeah, I could see it. I could see Vulpix being super valuable.
Like his entire team.
Yeah, because if you have Vulpix and Charizard, and then you can
having Vulpix in the back means you just get rid of rain. As soon as Electrode is out of the picture, you've won the weather battle.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you have to switch Vulpix in probably on. I don't know, bro, because here's what happens is, let's say you can't lead Vulpix Charizard because Electrode will get Rain, and if you don't lead Vulpix Charizard, you have to switch out the Vulpix after. But then Electrode just gets Rain. Like if Electrode clicks Rain Dance on turn 1, there's nothing you can do to get Charizard to act before that. Although I guess you could Scarf. If you Scarf the Charizard to get it faster than Electrode, then you have a pretty free swap Vulpix into Heat Wave or whatever you want. So I guess I could see that. It's kind of an awkward speed tier, right? That's the thing. The other thing about the Electrode, you have to sort of wait, let him get Rain up, and then get rid of it. Like you have to be like, that's always the thing with weather battles, though, right? Is like you want your weather to go up second. You don't want it to be first because it can get cleared away. So yeah, I don't know. I don't mind it. I like Executor also into those Pokemon.
Plus with the eject button, like switching into Vulpix is like free.
Yeah.
Not free, but you know what I mean? Like you get that, extra switch.
Yeah. You do. You do.
As long as you can kill Electrode in like a turn or two.
Yeah,
you're gonna win the weather battle.
It's close on whether you want eject button or sash, though, I think, because you can get one shot super easy on Vulpix this time. It's not like you're not going to see a tanky Vulpix that doesn't die this time
but
around.
See, you're not really. I don't think if you're looking at like a Zapdos Electrode lead, are you gonna get one shot? I don't know.
No,
because he's just gonna be using like Hurricane, and he might just miss too. I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough.
Because as soon as Vulpix is out there,
there's no easy answer. But I think you're right that the Vulpix should come just to help with the weather battle, and then just put Mewtwo in the back, put Executor in the back, maybe put Muck somewhere in the back instead of Executor.
It's like too good of a tool to leave behind when weather is this important.
And then you probably rock with the Parasect as an option and the Muck as an option in case the Trick Room comes out, and then I think you're chilling.
Yeah.
As for Brian, I think he should. I think there are ways for him to win the rain battle. You have to watch out for Scarf on Charizard. You have to think about if you want to set your rain early, because like as soon as you set your rain, you're at risk of the sun coming out, and so there's a world where maybe you're using Electro Web instead of rain, and stuff like that. So it's kind of a game of chicken of who's going to set their weather first, because if you set your weather first, then the other person just wipes it away. But you also need Electrode to be alive.
You have to set weather. You kind of have to set
weather.
Do you? Because that forces Greenlee to like unset weather. That forces her to switch into Vulpix, and that leaves her more vulnerable. If you don't set weather, Mewtwo just kills Electrode and you lose.
Are you assuming it's like a Charizard Mewtwo lead then?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, see, I'm not assuming specific leads necessarily. I'm just like spitballing scenarios.
I think if you have Charizard out with Electrode Zapdos, that Charizard is like can only survive for one turn at most. There's no way it lives for 2 turns with Zapdos on the field unless you kill Zapdos. Like if you double the Zapdos.
Oh, yeah.
But like it's really dangerous because if Zapdos protects at any point,
I think like a Mewtwo Charizard lead is tough to deal with without setting weather.
Why does I don't really understand how the weather helps you in any way. How does it help? Yeah, why does it help?
Okay, first of all, you set the rain. That makes Charizard much weaker, and it forces Greenlee to switch out to Vulpix at some point. And because once you get the rain up, you have access to Hurricane and Thunder, which allows you to take out Mewtwo a lot easier.
I guess so, but like it's really dangerous because as soon as you set the weather, you could just get it removed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but she has to switch out to Vulpix to do that.
Exactly, but like okay, I guess I don't think we see eye to eye on how important it is. Like, why can't Zapdos just use a Thunderbolt and just like, or use Protect and use Electro Web to get the speed advantage. Like, those are equally valid as setting Rain on turn 1.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's definitely valid. It's just I'm just saying like the fact like forcing your opponent to make a defensive play is always going to be like helpful to you.
Yeah.
Because like that
My
puts them
my
in a bad
worry would just be, I'm just saying you have to watch out for Choice Scarf Charizard. That's all I'm saying. Because if you set the weather right away, and then it's Scarf Charizard, then you get like double KO'd immediately, and you also lose the Rain. Do you see what I mean? Or if like, you know what I mean? Like that's the problem. You just have to watch out for Choice
Yeah.
Scarf Charizard. Because if Charizard can go before Electrode, then like if at any point the sun goes up, Charizard can just kill Electrode, or at least do like a billion damage to it. And then
Yeah,
it's
that
and
is
then it's like an
definitely
easy Vulpix. Like Vulpix can just quick attack you, and like that's the big thing I'd watch out for. It's just like, how do you play the weather game?
Yeah, Electro Web is like a valid move for sure, especially because of how fast Mewtwo is.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like if you get one Electro Web, then Zapdos is
like
going
turn
first.
one, you don't necessarily need to go for the weather.
Yeah,
Just like in general, you have to at some point to like keep her from just like going full offense.
yeah, yeah. I think
That's like the whole reason you're talking about. Like the whole reason you convinced Greenlee not to bring Vulpix in the first place is that it's a little bit of a liability. So
yeah, it
forcing her
is.
to have to use it is going to, I think, be what you want to do if you're Brian.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just Scarf Charizard. I think it's just Scarf Charizard. Like, it has to be Scarf Charizard, and so I think that's what you have to plan for. Because if it's not Scarf Charizard, I think it's way too easy for you to just win.
The only problem with Scarf Charizard, of course, is that you can't like dynamically without switching. You can't like just be like, okay, Heat Wave, Solar Beam, Heat Wave, Solar. You know what I mean? Because you've got like Kabutops and Slowbro to potentially deal with.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think maybe like a better mode for Brian is in fact the Snorlax Trick Room.
yeah. I like the Snorlax
Because
trick
then you don't
room.
have to even like play the weather game
Yeah, you can
so
avoid it.
much.
You can avoid it pretty well. Charizard's not good into Snorlax, and you can just have Rock Slide, take it
And the
out.
only way Greenlee has to deal with Snorlax is like Aura Sphere Mewtwo.
No, it's literally worse than just using Psystrike.
Oh, right. I forgot.
You don't even bother with Aura Sphere. You just use Psystrike.
Yeah, maybe she shouldn't even be running Aura Sphere anymore.
No, she should not be running Aura. Not against this team. There's no way you run Aura Sphere. You run Energy Ball 100% because it kills Kabutops
Yeah.
and Slowbro. Aura Sphere is only for Snorlax, and it's literally worse. I mean, okay, Aura Sphere is good against Kabutops, but why have Aura Sphere when you can have Energy
Just
Ball?
Energy Ball against Kabutops.
Yeah. No, yeah. We've already we that's one thing we did figure out when we did the prep last
Yeah.
time.
Yes.
So I don't know. I think it's tough because you're right. The scarf is not a guarantee, but it's something you have to worry around. Like, you definitely have to worry about it because the scarf could be a big problem for sure. I just think like,
Choice Scarf Electrode.
yeah, I mean, it would be insane if you did it, but like it would guarantee
What
something.
if
It's not
you
good.
could put
It can't be
Tailwind on
good.
Zapdos and that would be pretty stupid.
Yeah, that's another thing you could do.
That would go stupid.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I think I don't know.
It's kind of a
we,
dangerous move to put
we,
Tailwind on Zapdos, though. You have to be putting the pressure on.
yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, if it's Mewtwo Charizard up front, like I think you have a lot of options because you can Zapdos threatens this Charizard really bad. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah, Zapdos and Charizard. And the thing is, like, the toughest part for Brian is dealing with Mewtwo, and his best way of doing that in the like, Zapdos Electro weather mode that he
It's
likes
to
to
just
run is like
Hurricane.
Kabutops. Well, I was gonna say set rain and Kabutops.
X Scissor. Yeah, Kabutops X
Quickest way
Scissor.
to delete Mewtwo.
Or Helping Hand Hurricane is what he did last time, and we one-shot the Mewtwo.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so tricky. I think it'll be really interesting. It's stressful. We've thought about it a lot, but we'll think about it more probably also.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's move on.
Definitely gotta bring the Vulpix this time.
Yeah, I think Vulpix is needed for sure. It could be the difference. Okay, the next matchup. This is mine.
You versus Jake.
Jake. Yeah, so I have my plan. Let's see if I can remember it. I think the thing about Jake is last time, like, I did win, but it was a little spooky because Starmie is very good. Like, Starmie is very good into my team. It's good against almost everything I have. It's good into Tauros, it's good into Aerodactyl, it's good into Venusaur, it's good into Scyther, it's good into Tentacruel, it's good into Golem. That's my Pokemon. It's good into Dodrio. That's like all my non-support Pokemon. It's even good into Tentacruel. It's good into Tentacruel. It's good into Growlithe. It's good into Venonat. The only thing it's not good into is Hypno. Like, Starmie literally fucks my whole team. So I kind of had to build my team around making sure it deals with Starmie. So every Pokemon has tools. I won't say what they are, but every Pokemon has tools for Starmie. So that's a big thing I had to worry about. Like, Starmie and Clefairy being next to each other, big problem for sure. Now
you took care of Jake pretty easily last time, didn't you?
I mean, I won. I would say it was harder than I expected. Because I didn't respect the Starmie as much as I should have. And then, like, in my prep this time around, I've realized, like, that the Starmie is a big problem and how good it is into my whole team. But, like, between Power Gem, Scald, and Psychic, it can hit every Pokemon on my entire team for super effective, with the only exception being Hypno. Yeah. And it can run those moves. It can easily run those 3 moves, like Scald, Psychic, Power Gem, and hit every Pokemon on my team for super effective except Hypno. So I need Terra types to get around it. Like, there's no way around it other than Terra types. That being said, I do have a speed advantage with Aerodactyl against it. I do have Trick Room as an option against it. Pretty solid option against it. So I like those. Venonat is pretty good to help protect a little bit because, like, yes, Venonat's weak to Power Gem, but that's not the move you're using into Tauros or Venusaur. And so if Venonat's placed next to one of those, then Venonat can protect that effectively. Like, then you have to, you're forced to, with Rage Powder. So you're forced to, like, Power Gem the Venonat or something, which is, like, Starmie is good, but it's not so tanky that it can't just be killed by, like, the likes of Venusaur.
Now, see, if I'm you, I would be,
or even Scyther.
Probably doing like a Hypno Aerodactyl lead would be pretty good.
Hypno Aerodactyl. I think you're not putting a lot of threat if you do that.
Well, you can, but, like, to deal with Starmie specifically is all I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's good versus Starmie.
You'd be able to use Crunch, and even if he has Clefairy, you have, like, Rock Slide, so.
Yeah, I would worry that the Aerodactyl just gets KO'd by, like, an Ice Beam. Like, the Rock Slide won't do enough.
Yeah, you'd have to use a Terra type, but that's why I'm saying you have Hypno next to him, because that way you're not worried about Hypno getting killed. You know, because with every other combination, like you're saying, like, he offensively is so good into the rest of your team, so you have to use, like, the one Pokemon that he's not good offensively into.
Yeah.
Pair it with something that can deal with Starmie.
Yeah, Hypno. I mean, the problem is I don't know what Hypno was doing there. Like, he just sits there and does nothing.
Honestly, maybe better than Aerodactyl would be, like, Venusaur. I don't know, because then you don't have any spread moves, but.
Yeah, Venusaur with some help is really, really good. Because, I mean, like, it can deal with Clefairy, which is important.
Yeah.
That's
true. You have Sludge Bomb, so you can just go through Clefairy.
As long as Venu's not dying in one hit, you know, as long as Venu's
Water Venusaur.
Yeah, and you can get, so, like, I'm leaning more towards Aerodactyl Venusaur, because then I can one shot Clefairy. And I can one-shot Starmie. I can't one-shot Clefairy, let's be honest. I can't. But I can one-shot Starmie, or get it to Sash, and then Aerodactyl can give it Sun, which it needs, and then if I Terra type it, then it's not gonna die to Starmie. So it's like I'm fine. I think I'm chilling if that's what happens. So yeah. I don't know. I have to worry about the Trick Room, but we'll see. I think I have good Trick Room as well. I think that's the other option against.
Maybe you do like exactly what I did. You go Venonat, Tauros, and like Swords Dance, Rage Powder.
Yeah, I could do that. I thought about that. Bulk up Rage Powder for Tauros is good.
Does Tauros learn Swords Dance?
No, not Swords Dance. It learns Bulk Up,
Or no?
which is not quite as good.
Scyther learns Swords Dance, doesn't it?
Scyther does learn Swords Dance. So yeah, Scyther could do it.
There you go.
But if you have Scyther Venonat, the problem is it's a really free power gem. It's a very free power gem. So
very free.
Yeah, that could be a bit of a problem.
Venonat just
I think
ground Venonat.
Hypno Golem is a good lead too. Like you just protect Trick Room.
Yeah,
you're pretty chilling for that as well. Like
yeah.
Golem won't like instantly die, so you know it'll get a couple moves up.
So yeah, you protect Trick Room, and then you.
Yeah, and then you could just explosion. Then you could just explosion with Galvanize, and it'll kill Starmie. He can't follow me. He can't follow me.
Sash, but you can. He's down to Sash now.
He's down to Sash, and you have no Golem anymore. So it's so good, dude. I don't know. It's so good.
It's so good.
It's extremely good. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I do. I don't know. I think it's gonna be Hypno Golem or like Aerodactyl Vino, to be honest, and then I don't know. Scyther comes. We'll see, bro. I don't know. I'm nervous, dude. I wasn't nervous, but I'm thinking about this Starmie. I'm like getting nervous, bro. No, the idea is Venusaur could deal with Starmie, hopefully. Venusaur Golem can deal with Starmie, hopefully. And then Tauros can deal with Magneton. And that's the deal.
I'm Jake,
that's the deal.
If I'm Jake, I'm definitely leaning into the Starmie, like Clefairy Starmie lead is big, and you give like Shadow Ball to Starmie since that's like the one thing that, you know.
Wait, what is the Shadow Ball for?
For Hypno, just because that's like the one Pokemon Starmie can't already cover with.
So you run 4 attacks?
Power Gen.
You run 4 attacks?
Well,
no protect? Because you want Scald, I think, for Golem.
Psychic, Shadow Ball, Power Gen. I mean, do you even need Scald? I guess you do for Golem.
For Golem, and for Aerodactyl as well.
Well, yeah, why not run 4 attacks? Oh, I guess...
Well, just no protect is a little dicey, but I mean, you could do it.
It is a little...
I don't think you... I don't know. I think... you're not going to one-shot Hypno.
You don't need to give up protect for Hypno.
Yeah, and you're not going to one-shot Hypno. Like, there ain't no way. No way you're one-shotting Hypno. This Pokemon's un-one-shottable. It's like really, really hard to get rid of it in one hit.
Maybe you could even lead like Jinx Persian to deal with Hypno, just like
that would deal with Hypno, but then what?
The Golem Hypno, just as anti-Trick Room to keep Starmie alive. Or keep, you know.
That would... Are you planning to fake out Hypno?
No, I'm planning to imprison Trick Room. Or, yeah, imprison Hypno with Jake's.
And then fake out the Golem?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You can't really deal with Golem with that.
Yeah, you can fake out the Golem, but then the next turn he just uses Rock Blast and your Persian Jinx isn't killing him before he...
maybe not Persian, maybe Victory Bell?
Victory Bell Jinx?
Victory Bell deals with Golem, Jinx, and Prison's Hypno.
At that point you may as well just use Starmie Jinx, right?
Yeah.
Or even Magneton Jinx. The Magneton Gyro Ball or Flash Cannon just kill the Golem that way. I don't think Victory Bell is the move at all. against like.
I don't know about Magneton because then Golem kind of kills Magneton with like a high horsepower.
If yeah, but Magneton's faster than Golem, unless Golem's like invested in the speed, but it's
I
not
think
gonna.
Magneton like kills Golem that quickly though with a flash cannon. You think it would?
That's true, but I mean,
I guess it's
the thing is,
special,
what
so
I don't think
Golem
Victory Bell does it any faster than Magneton. I guess the difference is that Victory
yeah.
Bell can actually survive Golem, like it doesn't die to Golem in one hit. So yeah, maybe it's better. Victory Bell's just yeah, maybe the Victory Bell's not that bad because like it's also good into Tauros. I could yeah. I hadn't really thought about Victory Bell at all, to be honest. I kind of just like, yeah, whatever. Fuck that Pokemon. But it could be okay. I mean, that's what I did to Vileplume, and I lost.
Yeah.
Victory Bell's kind of the same as Vileplume in a way, but I will have at least an answer to Victory Bell. I won't have literally nothing, which is what I had for Vileplume. So
Yeah, you got like dual wing bait
yeah,
to deal with
yeah,
Victory Bell potentially.
that's the main one. That's honestly the big thing. I think other than that, it's like
Yeah, that's the easiest thing unless you're bringing Dodrio, which you're not. The thing about Aerodactyl is it can't ever learn any flying type moves because the only one you could give it is like Aerodelace.
mm-hmm.
Plus, even if it could, like usually,
Well,
Aerodactyls
it could learn dual wing
else.
beat. You could have dual wing bait
It
Aerodactyl.
can? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just have that.
But would you?
Probably. It's good against Victory Bell and Machamp.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Then you
not.
don't have to.
I'm not.
Cypher thing.
Yeah, and I'm not as reliant on Rock Slide to do my damage. I can actually like get a little more focused damage onto someone if I need to, which is it can be really
Yeah.
valuable. Like if I want to get rid of Clefairy on like a turn 1 or something, that's like how I could do it. The dual wing beat.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yup. So, all right, that's enough on this matchup. We got one more to go. Let's talk about it. This is my second most.
Cypher dual wing bait is amazing.
It
But
is.
anyway,
It
yeah,
is.
James
Second most anticipated matchup. Okay, this is
versus Noah.
James versus Noah. This is a spicy one. This is a spicy one for sure. James, I think. So James has Moltres, which is good, very very good. But I actually think this has got to be one of James's worst matchups. On paper. The reason being because I mean, Ninetales is good into Moltres. That's
Yeah,
like
really good into Moltres.
really really good into Moltres. Now, I don't think James doesn't have tools for Ninetales. It definitely does have some, but I think
many.
not that many. It's kind of hard. Like
Your
it's
best answer is Haunter.
yeah for like poison. Yeah, I was thinking of steel type moves, but like because
I always think of the like type matchups first
yeah
more than anything. What skill
Haunter.
type moves does he have?
Well, Ironhead Kangaskhan is like the only thing I could think of,
Oh,
and now
that's not great.
it's not great. I do think that Cloyster is pretty decent actually because you will get the defense boost in the ice. But the thing is, like, yeah, you're not too worried about. There's not a lot of physical attackers on Noah's side, so maybe it's not that important. Yeah, I don't know. It's actually really hard for James to deal with this Ninetales. Like very specifically, Ninetales is a problem, and even like okay, Blastoise is a little bit of a problem, but to be fair, James has like double electric types that are really powerful. Can Alakazam learn like Flash Cannon? I don't think so. So like you're not dealing with Ninetales with that, and then like Alakazam feels rough into like Dugtrio and Raticate potentially. It's good against Nidoqueen. It's not good in the Mew.
Yeah.
I just Alakazam feels a little bit like a dud.
And if Noah goes for like Terra Electric Blastoise, like there's not much you can do about that either, except like Earthquake Kangaskhan maybe. But
Yeah, so it's a little bit weird. I think there's like a play where maybe you just rather than killing Ninetales outright, you go for like some fake out Yawn combo with like Vaporeon Kanga or something. Or you just like fake out and hit it, like you fake out and then use Moltres to do something. Like you could use Moltres to Tailwind even with the fake out support. You could use Moltres to even Nasty Plot. Moltres could be kind of sick. Like yeah, like
Rain Dance, Hurricane.
yeah, the Rain Dance could be. You could fake out Rain Dance also. That's another way to do it. Like if you've Kanga Vaporeon, I wouldn't hate that. Like Kanga Vaporeon is very defensive lead, but it's not like so. It's a little bit spooky in case he does go for like some kind of setup play that not around Ninetales.
I wonder if it would even be worth it to put Rain Dance on Moltres itself. Because then you don't have to switch because you've got if you're
then you can lead with Kanga.
Ninetales,
you could lead with Kanga Moltres.
You take out Rain Dance for yourself and the new Hurricane.
Yeah.
Thing is, also,
Terra Steel,
I don't know if it's
Terra
worth
Blast.
it to invest all that into that play because like Ninetales, even without the weather, Ninetales still threatens bad with like Moonblast.
Yeah, or Dazzling Gleam or whatever. Yeah, I don't think it's like I don't think it's that crazy.
Like it's not just the weather that makes.
Is it actually like a Haunter game?
It's looking like a Haunter game.
I mean,
this is probably Haunter's best like moment to shine.
Yeah, and you have Levitate also, so you like to see that. Like Levitate, lead, if you have Haunter and Kanga leading, then you can even Earthquake.
You have Levitate, you're immune to Fissure, so you won't be able to do that.
Yeah. You won't be able to do that. Like, I don't know what else Haunter does. I mean, because, like, even besides Sludge Bombing the Ninetales, you could taunt it as well. Just so it doesn't Aurora Veil, which is, like, a thing you don't want it to do. And I know for a fact Haunter learns Brick Break, so you could even, if you don't have to go taunt. You could go an actual attack. But I think you want to use Sludge Bomb. I think you just Sludge Bomb this Ninetales. Like, if he's Terra Steel, it's a bit of a problem. But, like, I don't hate it. Like, Kanga Haunter, because you can... Because Kanga can threaten Earthquake, and then if he's Terra Steel, you can just Earthquake. And if he's not Terra Steel, you can just Sludge Bomb. Yeah. Easy peasy.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I think it might be a Haunter game.
Moltres in the back, and
even
anyone else.
Even Shadow.
Moltres and Vaporeon would be good in the back.
Yeah, Moltres Vaporeon. I do think Fake Out Yawn is pretty nasty too. If you Fake Out Yawn, I think you got to bring Brick Break. Like, please God, bring Brick Break on. Like Brick Break Kanga, Brick Break Raichu, Brick Break Haunter. Like, you cannot let him have Aurora Veil the whole game, or you'll, like, I mean, you might not lose, but you might lose from that if you let him have Aurora Veil the whole game.
Yeah. Aurora Veil, way good. I've, like, considered putting it, I think I have put Aurora Veil on Articuno in some of my games. I've just never used it.
Yeah.
Because it's just way too many turns that have to go right for that to happen.
Yeah. I mean, okay. It's also worth checking with, like, maybe some calcs. How much does Nasty Plot help Moltres? Because, like, can you one-shot Ninetales after you Nasty Plot once? Because I could also see a fake-out Nasty Plot play with this Moltres. If you're not in too much danger. Because it's like, Ninetales isn't going to one-shot you. That's, like, there's no way. So, like, if you fake out Nasty Plot turn one, and then you can actually get an attack that one-shots the Ninetales, I think you're kind of chilling at that point. You know, and then you got Moltres at like +3 because if you go under 50, you'll get the Berserk bonus as well. So you're giga chilling and with Moltres at +3. So I wouldn't hate that either. Yeah, I think you got a couple options of James. I think Noah, it's a little tougher, but I think he's got like a really good matchup. Like the Ninetales is really good. The Blastoise is really good too. I really don't hate Terra Electric Blastoise here. Like it's pretty nice into a lot of what you have. Nidoqueen is fine. I don't hate Primeape.
I think
you bring Mew. You think Nidoqueen comes?
Maybe you even bring Pikachu with a Lightning Rod. I don't think you bring Clefable here. I don't think you need it.
See, the thing is, I wouldn't be too worried about James's electric types because I don't think the electric types look that good. If you just have Doug Trio and Mew and Terra Electric on Blastoise, I think you're fine. I don't think you need Lightning Rod necessarily.
Yeah, maybe not.
I mean, you could. You could definitely, like, I definitely think it's not bad. Like, I think Pikachu Blastoise is a decent lead with Fake Out on Pikachu, and you're protecting.
Yeah, because then you threaten Moltres pretty well.
Yeah, you threaten
especially if
Moltres.
you're doing the Light Orb thing again.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I don't hate that at all. It's really not bad.
You can, you Fake Out Blastoise and Thunderbolt Moltres.
Yeah. And Mew, you could do something spicy with Mew. I wouldn't even hate to see, like, the transform tech this time around in prison. I think it's a little weird, but
If you're dealing with Moltres, like, Ninetales is how you're doing it, I think. I don't know that you need to do, like, something crazy.
yeah, that's true. But Mew, going back to Mew, I think Mew's pretty good. It's really nice into Vaporeon because Vaporeon's this Pokemon that's like so hard to get rid of, so fucking hard. But if you could just transform in prison, then it's like, okay, you got rid of it. Good job.
Yeah. I'd love to see another transform in prison. He did that like week 1, and he hasn't done it since.
He hasn't done it since.
I miss it.
It's hard to pull off because your other best bet against Vaporeon is just Terra Electric Blastoise. I think that's it though. Vaporeon's really scary, bro. Vaporeon's so scary, dude.
Yeah. Jolteon's pretty scary too.
Yeah, but Jolteon's not good into this team. It's just too many. It's like double ground types and a Terra Electric. All right. I hope we see Haunter. That's my takeaway.
I hope we see Haunter too.
Bring the Haunter. Bring the Brick Break. Don't let him have Aurora Veil.
Land a Fisher.
Land a Fisher, please. This is his last chance to land a Fisher. He has used one in every game. I don't think there's been a single match where he didn't use Fisher.
He beat me and he didn't even land the Fisher on me.
I know, but he hasn't landed a single one. It's crazy. It's like a 1 in 10 chance. He's used it every match, which is at least 7 times at this point. And he still hasn't.
Well, that's not that crazy. You haven't even seen 10 Fissures.
Okay, but
these are normal statistics.
Why is anal fissure the
Anal
first?
fissure
Yeah,
is
it's the first thing that came up. That's not great. What is the accuracy actually? 30, dude. It's a 30. He's used it 7 times at least.
Oh, they should have hit by now.
He should have hit a Fisher by now. Oh my god! If Noah loses, it's because he hasn't landed any Fissures. The thing is, he's never used it at a time where like it would have changed the outcome. I don't think. And one of the Fissures he used was against a flying type, so that one doesn't really count.
He always uses it as late in the game as he possibly can. He only tries once, like late in the game.
Yeah. I hope he gets one.
It's just a clown move.
I hope he gets one because he's not coming back next season either. So it's his last chance. All right. Well, that's gonna be it. We talked about this for like an hour, but I think it's more appropriate. It is playoffs. These matches matter a lot more. And yeah, it's really exciting to see. I hope people will play them like in order, and we'll get to like do some casting and stuff. But we'll see if it works out that way. And that's going to be the end of the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye, everybody watching.